my friend, and welcome back. My name is Hannah, and today I got some inspiration from Theresa's Dead, and I want to do like a basic bitch look. I don't know. I also wanted to shop my stash and pick out some items that I haven't used in a while. I've already done my base and eyebrows off of camera, but if you're interested about anything that I'm using in today's video, I always have links down below. As well as if you want to see what I'm doing in other pockets of the internet, I always have links to all my socials in my description box down below. But let's start. So let's talk about my foundation. I went in with the Natasha Denona Transformat, right? Yes, Pore Vanishing Matte Foundation. I have shade 25NY. I'm pretty sure these are discontinued. I can't find this shade anywhere, and it's a shame because I think this is like my best shade match, period. Like, it's really good. I like it in the summertime. I'm liking it right now. It's a really nice finish. It kind of reminds me of the Eavesdrop, but with just a bit more coverage. So we'll see how it ages throughout the day. I do have to get ready fairly quickly and then run some chores. So maybe I can film an update at that time. Because right now, after applying it and setting it with powder and everything, it looks really good. And I paired it with my Nyx Concealer. This is my all-time favorite concealer. So let's start with the bronzer. This isn't something new. This is just something that I've been really liking and wanting to get more. I've been enjoying using it. It's been my favorite bronzer lately. And it is the new Kiko Blossoming Beauty Floral Bronzer. This is shade number 1. And I think I said in my first impressions video that like there are 2 shades. This is definitely a bronzer for when I don't really have like summer skin, so I think it'll be perfect for like the springtime, but in summer I don't know how often I would reach for this. And I'm just going in with the Sigma Soft Blend 60. I've been loving this kind of brush for this bronzer. I just can sweep it onto my face, easy peasy, and kind of do a little bit of like, I don't contour, but I like doing a little bit of it with my bronzer. I think that's what the point of the bronzer is, right? Is just to bring warmth into your face. Because now I have a fringe, I don't go too crazy about putting product here because you don't quite see it. I just take what's ever left on my brush and we'll just sweep it across. Just so there's like a little bit something, but not... Again, it's not really something that you're going to be seeing. I just do it for me. And then I take a little bit of the bronzer and just sweep it up under my eyebrow just to add warmth right here in my nose. And again, just chisel out that shape. Pretty easy peasy, right? I think that looks pretty good. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in with this blush, and I'm so excited. So I have all 3 of these melt blushes, but I'm gonna go in with the Raw Honey. It is like this mauvey, like pink, it's just so pretty. And then I'm gonna go in with my Nabla Cheek Shaper. It's just like a kind of pointed, denser, I don't know, blush brush. And I am just gonna do a cute little swirl and then tap that into my cheeks. I like these blushes because I don't really have to go in with a highlight. I can just leave my cheeks as is. I don't know, there's some days where I'm really into highlight, and then there's other days where I'm like, oh my gosh, please no. What is the point of highlighter? I don't know, some looks need it, some looks don't. And I like more of like a dewy cheek. Especially if I'm just, again, running out and doing chores. If I'm sitting down and like filming a whole look, I love highlighter because I have all these beautiful lights. I can hit it in different ways. But I don't know, out in the world, I don't know if I need like, you know, the Claytos Prophecy highlight just right there. But I mean, I guess now that I don't really have to wear masks, should I just flex that I have all these beautiful highlighters? See, that's terrible. But I really enjoy this blush. See how it just gives a little bit of shine. I don't really need a highlight. It just pops so nice. And then I'm going to take a little bit of it on my nose because why not? I think that's pretty cute. And I'll take a little bit on my chin and just kind of where I would normally highlight. and it just adds like a soft light. See, I think that's really pretty. So let's go in and do my eyes. I'm gonna zoom us in so we can see a bit more what I'm doing, but I'm probably gonna do one eye on camera, one eye off camera. But I'm finally going in with my Lime Crime Exposed Prelude palette, or Prelude Exposed palette, I don't know. It's this brown beautifulness. I do have my Natasha Denona Mini Biba palette right here. Maybe if I open it and it didn't have a glare. I do think that there is a bit of like a similar kind of effect here. Like this definitely has like two brighter shades. And this is a bit more like pinky leaning, like corally leaning. I don't know. I think I'm getting kind of like similar vibes. So if this is like absolutely terrible and I really can't make it work, maybe I'll go in with my Viva. We'll see. Okay, let's zoom in so you can see my eyeball. Now that we're zoomed in, why do I look more light casted? Is this my setting powder? I did go in with the Nabla press powder. I usually like it, but why does my face look so blown out right now? I promise you my exposure isn't high. Okay, I'm gonna start with the shade Nude on a fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna kind of carve out my eye socket. I've said this before, I think that this Lime Crime, it's definitely drier, so you kind of have to use it in the way that you would use color pencils, if that makes sense. Like, you're just gonna have to really like work it in and kind of build it up. See, that looks really nice. I have such a love-hate relationship with this palette because I want to love it. It looks really beautiful, and then I use it and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Do I want to go in with Abyss or Immortal? Let's try Abyss. It's like this more reddy brown kind of shade. And I'm just gonna use that on an angled brush and just pop that in. It's a really pretty like burgundy color, but I don't know if it's dark enough. What is this one? Look, I love that I've plucked my eyebrow hairs. I don't know if you can see it, but there's just this one random one right here that's just really coming in. Okay. And then let's just kind of blend it out. Oh my gosh, is that how fast eyebrows kind of grow in? I think I did this last week and it's already getting crazy. I kind of like that. Like I know I love to do a bold eye on camera, and I mean I love to wear a bold eye out, but like right now I'm not really feeling so bold. I just want to be like pretty. So that's the kind of makeup we're gonna do today. Is just be pretty. Do I want to try and... I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to pop a little bit of this Immortal shade, just right in the outer corner, just to kind of deepen up the outer corner. Okay, see what I'm saying? Like, you kind of really have to use it like color pencil for you to really get that effect that you want. I think they blend better if you do a little bit and just try to like work it in. I think that's pretty cute. Okay, what am I gonna do on my lid? Am I gonna go in with a shimmer? What am I gonna do? Do I wanna go in with Flesh? Do I wanna go in with a matte? Do I wanna go in with this gold shade? Let's go in with 1484. It's just like this gold metallic. I'm gonna spray my brush and then let's see what happens. Like, is this giving like springtime vibes? I don't know. And this is what I do. When I see where I start having that other shade, I just pull it over a little bit. Like, I don't press too hard. I just kind of swipe the shade over. And then I'll go back in with this brush and just kind of meet the shades. Right? That's pretty cute. Okay, and then what am I gonna do to highlight? Should I take the shade Virgin, this like pink shade? Am I gonna put a pink in here? I mean, I do have mauvey cheeks. Why not? Why not? Let's go crazy. I'm just gonna take this matte pink and work it in. See, and I think that's what this shade is supposed to be, because it looks bubblegum pink in the pan right here. Like, it's looking really white. This one is kind of like a duochromy kind of shade, because it'll look like blue pink, but it looks white in the pan. This one is the pink Virgin shade that I'm using as the inner corner highlight. But as you can see, it like has like I don't know, what am I trying to say? It could be because I'm using it against, you know, these like darker shades. But it's not in like a super opaque kind of pink. I'm gonna take Immortal on a Sigma E54. It's just a flat brush. And I'm just gonna press and blend in the outer corner. And then I'm gonna take that Abyss shade and just kind of blend it out. I wanted to go for spring. Is this giving spring? Who knows? So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my other eye off camera. I'm gonna come back and talk about my lips, because I do have a lip product I want to talk about. And then we can kind of see how spring I got. So I will see you in 2 seconds. So this is the final look, and I think I accomplished what Theresa is Dead would call a basic bitch look. I don't know how springtime this is, but I don't mind it. So before I talk about my eye look, let's talk about some other things. My lip products, that's what I want to talk about. I went in with my Novel lip liner as I normally do. I went in with shade number 2, which I believe is like my perfect nude. I did go in with the Sephora Rogue Fondant Clicks. I recently purchased this, I want to say in February, but this is like an old item that I think YouTube had been talking about for a few years. I remember there was like an old video I was watching of Angie's where she talked about how she wanted to try these, and I'm like, what the heck, let me see if it's on there. They were all out of stock, all of the shades, and then I don't know, I just said email me when they come back in stock. Because I don't know, I think the Sephora brand will have really good items that will just disappear. I use a heat protectant from Sephora that I really love, and it's fairly affordable, and it's really, really good, and it will be out of stock for months. And I don't know if it's because everybody else knows that this item is good. Read the comments on some of the Sephora items. Like, read the comments on like this particular item. So this restocked, and there's 2 different shades. I believe this one is the more like corally shade, Peach Sorbet. There's another one that I think is more of like a pinky tone, like a rosy pinky tone. I just went in with this one, and then I'm like, okay, I'll go back and pick the other one up. Within like a few hours, the other shade was already gone, and they haven't been restocked, and they kind of disappeared. I think there was a total of 5 shades. Only 2 of them came back. But this product is essentially the same as these Lime Crime lip pops, where you click the bottom and it's like a balmy kind of lip tint kind of thing. The thing with the Lime Crime ones is that you can click and turn to like make the product go back down. So see, you click it and it goes up, and then you turn it and it goes back down. This one doesn't have something like that. Like you just click it, and as you can see, like I already have some product. You just click it and it stays there. So don't try to just click. And I don't know. I maybe did this like 2-3 times and I still have a little bit extra, and when you apply it, it's really opaque. It almost looks like it's not a shade that you're gonna like, but blot it in with your finger and kind of blend it into your lip. It looks really pretty. It sits really comfortably. We'll see how long it lasts. I don't know. I've been trying a number of different like lip tints. I think I'm gonna make a video. I've been trying a number of different lip tints. I think I'm going to make a dedicated video telling you what you should look for, what you should avoid, and what items I think are of the better lip tints that I would suggest to other people. But I don't know. Like I said, it sits comfortably. It feels really nice. Like it feels like lip balm on my lips, but I don't know. I like wouldn't wear a mask over it because I think it would move and smudge, but I think if you just let it live its life, it should be okay. I don't think reapplication would be too difficult. Let's talk about the rest of my look. I have never been so impressed with an eyeshadow palette before, and this is an eyeshadow palette I think I've almost decluttered 3 different times on this channel. I know. I hold on to it because it looks so pretty and I want to love it, and I've seen people do really amazing things. Maybe this is a sign that my makeup skills are getting better and that I kind of understand formulas a little bit better now after using so many different kinds and making so much content and filming how I'm doing my looks. But this looks really, really pretty. I hope it ages well, right? Because like I can sit down, film a 10-minute video and it looks really great. We'll see. I feel like there's been so much new makeup coming out that I've been feeling this pressure to buy new makeup so I can let you guys know, hey, is this good? Is this bad? Kind of make the informative videos that I look for when I'm doing kind of like product research. But then I think, you know, I have a lot of good stuff in my collection. Why not just shop my stash a little bit? And I mean, I've been saying this for a year now, I think. I wanted to use this eyeshadow palette and see if it was really something that I wanted to hold on to. Again, I'm still not a huge fan of the Lime Crime brand. A lot of its products I think are really, really good, but overpriced, and then another brand like Nyx or whatever will come in and make that product better. I can make a whole video dedicated to Lime Crime even. But I don't know. I love this inner corner highlight. I really love a matte highlight, but this is just, it's not glittery, shimmery in the way that my lid is. It's just like this nice pink iridescent. It's really, really pretty. And these browns are really, really nice. So I'm hoping that they age well. But like I said, I don't know. I have a lot of things in my collection that I kind of just want to pull out and play with and just let you guys know, is it still good even after doing a first impression? Is it still good after doing a month, you know, seeing if a month of like testing it out so I can give you guys like a final review? Because I don't know, like I think this Prelude palette has been discontinued. Lime Crime did a huge sale at the beginning of the year where some items were going in the vault. So let me know in the comments down below, what are some items that you've been really loving, or maybe some items in your collection that you're like, I never use this, but I just can't get rid of it. And why you can't get rid of it. Is it because you like the packaging? Is it because you've had it for so long, you know, you think that you're gonna reach for it? I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions down below. And if I have an update, it will be after this section. If I don't, maybe I'll leave some text. I don't know. I just want to know if these eyeshadows age well. Is it going to crease in my lid? I don't know, but right now it looks really good. I do have to go like style my fringe, you know, right now, because like this is crazy. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. I remembered to film a check-in. Excuse my curler, but let's talk about it. Okay, so it's been about maybe 6 hours, 7 hours since I filmed the first half of this video. It's normal for me because right down the center of my face is where I get my most oil, especially around my nose. And like, you can see it, it's a bit dewy, you know, like, but I don't know, it doesn't look anything like too intense. Like, I could definitely blot. Otherwise, like, the foundation looks really nice. It just looks like my skin. I like the way that the Fenty Eavesdrop ages a lot more than this, but I mean, I could just take a blotting sheet and fix it up and it wouldn't be too bad. Like, it's not terribly broken up. A little bit like right here and on my forehead, but again, that's just like my hot spot for oil, and I move my eyebrows a lot, so I'm not surprised by that. A little bit where my glasses rubbed on my nose. I'm not shocked or surprised. I don't know. I don't really set my makeup, and that happens every time I wear glasses. My lips, I did eat. I was drinking, and my lip liner is still there, and I do have a bit of a lip tint from that Sephora product. Like, it's not super intense, but I know that this is a more enhanced shade of my lip. Like, this isn't my natural lip, and I can see where my lip liner has lined my lips, and it looks really nice. My eyeshadow, actually, I don't know, I don't think it really aged. I think it looks just as good as when I applied it, and I'm pretty impressed. Like, I don't know, I was a really big hater on this palette in particular, but it looks really good. And my blush and bronzer are also still there. It hasn't aged weird. Like I said, the only thing that really aged weird was the foundation, but that happens all the time, especially if you're wearing your makeup for hours and hours. But I don't think that's bad. I think that's actually pretty good. None of these items were new per se, except for the bronzer and, like, I guess the NYX Concealer. I swear by the NYX Concealer. This bronzer is coming a quick favorite of mine, especially right now. Like I said earlier, we'll see what happens when summer hits and I start getting more sun. But I don't know, I like these items. I'm actually wanting to use this palette a bit more. So I don't know, I'm gonna touch up my face and kind of make it a bit more presentable and move on to my next video. But give me your thoughts and opinions down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.